Welcome students. Now we are going to see about the introduction to security network. That is how network security is important in our day-to-day life. So what is we are going to discuss is about the security vulnerabilities and DOS and DDoS, that is the firewalls and intrusion detection systems. So what is security vulnerabilities? Security problems in the TCP/IP protocol suite and the Steve Ballmer 89. These attacks are of different layers, like we have IP attacks, ICMP attacks and routing attacks, TCP attacks, application layer attacks. Why this was designed? First of all, TCP/IP was designed for the connectivity and for host implementation vulnerabilities. And also, we should be very careful while assuming the TCP/IP trust. And also, when hosting the implementation of vulnerabilities, we must be very secure that software have will bugs. Some elements in the specification should also be with the implementators. Okay. The next thing is regarding the security flaws in internet protocols. The IP addresses was filled by originating IP addresses spoofing, using source addressing for authentications or utilities or in blog or hosts, etc. We have a question that where either claim A can be done with server S and when claim C can done with claim D. So this is in such a way that this can be made with the security flaws in internet protocols also. So we have security faults of two types of attacks. One is IP fragmentation attack and another one is terrific amplification attack. The IP fragmentation attack are ending the host to need the fragments till all the fragments arrive, and the traffic amplification attack makes the system in which it allows the IP broadcast destinations and solves the problem. So this is a pink flood network which is attacking the system with internet and broadcast victim systems and attacking systems, which is each connected to each other to produce the results. And the ICMP attacks have four types. One is no authentication, ICMP redirect messages, ICMP destination unreachable, ICMP echo request, and many more. So in this ICMP redirect message can cause the host to switch the gateways, and we have the benefit of doing this. An ICMP destination can cause the host to drop the connections, and an ICMP echo request are also used for requesting and reply. So this man in the middle attack is like ICMP redirecting the messages, that is like sniffing technique are used in ICMP technique. And when we go for the routing attacks, we have three types of routing attacks such as distance vector routing, link state routing, and BGP routing, that is broad gateway protocol routing. The distance vector routing announces 0 to distance all the nodes, black hole traffic, eavesdrops, etc. Whereas link state routing refers to drop a link randomly, can climb directly to another routers, can be harder to attack than the DD. And access the announces arbitrary prefixes, accesses can alter the path. So this is some of the TCP/IP attacks that is done with the clients and the servers with the syntax and synchronizing acknowledgement with one, synchronizing acknowledgement plus one. And the issues is that we have to keep waiting on the acknowledgement y+1, recognizing the client-based IP address with the y+1 attack. And this is TCP/IP layer protocols flooding, where exploit state altered with the server after initial synchronization packet, and also it sends a synchronization protect with don't allowing the reply with acknowledgement. So this is fine quite size for implement connections, and once the queue is full, it does not acknowledge the request. So since it is a hijack, when the TCP is packet valid and it contains the addresses, ports, sequence numbers in the windows, and how to get the sequence numbers by using the sniffing technique traffic and guess it, we have to use the predictable ISN. And it inject the arbitrary data to the connections too. When we use the TCP session poisoning, it reset the RST packet, will tear down the connections, it does the guess to exact sequence number. Anywhere in the windows fine, where 64K windows, 64K packets to reset about 50 seconds. The applications did not authenticate properly. The authentication information is clear with the FTP, Telnet and POP, and the DNS insecurity in such a way that DNS poisoning and zone transfer. So this is some of the examples where attack is good or bad, and where it is behaving in such a way that the synchronization flows from one control to another. So this synchronization control starts from S to T and T to M and T to S and S to M. So this is all about the examples of the attacks in the synchronization, and this is example is solved with sending the synchronization to spoofing as T and sending a 20 synchronized packets to yes. At last the T won't respond to the package. So thank you all for this.